back to AG Studios, the host, and today we're playing some Monster Camp, the sequel to Monster Prom. And you guys really liked it last time, so when I saw the game come out, I was like, hey, that'd be a fun game to play. So let's get into it. Okay, let me quickly amp that up then, if we're gonna do voice interjections. Well, player, let's do that. Let's go with a short game today. Camp Spooky, the stage of some of a dear summers. Back then we were so young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer that a distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days, well, the nights, and bright you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn in every corner. And for us, it did. Who are you? I'm going with... Let's put that one in there. So with the pasta, we love some good pasta. And let's do a cool toy. Why not? I have no idea what any of that stuff meant. One might say that Monster Prom has hardened us on the highs and the lows of love. But no, in love, But no. I think that's supposed to be K and O W. In love, we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of summer love loomed over all of our heads. Close to the last day of camp, there were a meteor shower happening. Just 3 weeks away, everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch the thing together. And so, a silent yet powerful pleasure invaded us. It was the Monster Prom all over again. Everything so uncertain, everything but one thing. Whoever we were going to ask on the meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on the bus. Joy Johnson. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that other last name. 23. A witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Aravi Mishura. I'll go with that. A hothead adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Calcuster Hewitt Packard V1.1. A library computer who had become sentient robot, ready to experience the life to its fullest. Dala Aquino. A buff blue demon and warmonger who has set their sights conquering summer's next. Damien! Yay! A fearless demon with a taste of destruction and love of fire. And Milo Belladonna, a Death Reaper doubling as an internet influencer who is probably in love with life and its earthly pleasures. I have no idea who to go for. I would say Damien, because he was in the last one. The bus trip was long and summer could shape first was taken, so it was so clear. And so it was clear, it all came down to breaking the ice and cussing good impression. Which of these articles would you most want to read? Okay. 50 facts about sequoias. I'm pretty sure that's what that word is. How to headbutt a very big rock. Very illegal things I'd do if I was in international waters. My deep complex feelings about McCamberts. We'll go with that. Common mistakes when performing your first fertility ritual. Secret tricks to win rock, paper, scissors. I want to pick this one just because I would want to read it. Damien! Okay, I did get Damien. Hey, that's a rad article. I should write something like that. What wouldn't I do in international waters? Illegal fishing, some light treason, probably a lot of butt stuff. You seem like the kind of person who might have the nerve to maybe this camp is gonna be lame after all. We only have 3 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But I've already said, we're young and unafraid, and we're ready to start. Beautiful. I love that they continued this, because it was a really interesting concept for, a dating game to just do. That wasn't, an anime thing, I guess. Okay, we got the woods, we got the lake, we got Camp Dome, the Manor, and Scout HQ, it says. Okay, Okay, our smarts are 4, our boldness is 6, creativity is 3, charm is 4, and fun is 7. Let's go with Camp Domes. Today we're playing the most dangerous Camp Dome game of all, Charm Wars. The rules are very simple. You must gain charm by the end of the round, or you will die instantly. Amira, you better earn some of this charm quick, like in the next 10 seconds. Okay, good. You earned +2 charm. Phew, that was way too close. Afterwards, you get drafted into a game of Mr. Freeze Tag, where everyone runs from one player who shoots all of you with a freeze ray. You find a blessedly quiet, rusted out carcasses to hide in and settle in for the long haul. Hopefully no one will blow up your spot. Hey Amira, hope you don't mind if we blow up your spot real quick. Good thinking, Damien. We'll be safe in here. Who said anything about being safe? I wanted to see if there was any gasoline left in the tank so we could try to blow it up. Will you stop trying to find gasoline out here? We're in enough danger already. Well, I wouldn't need to keep looking for gasoline if you teach me how to magically make fire with my hands. For the last time, not teaching how to make fire with your hands. Well, at least teach me how to shoot fire out of my mouth, then. Come on, I've been so good. Good? You pushed 3 fairies in front of the freeze ray on the way here. Yeah, you're welcome. Whatever. Just be quiet. If George the sadistic Yeti hears us bickering in here, we're all getting frozen. Quiet. Got it. Start this out. Starting now. 2, 4, 6, 8. Quiet time is really great. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, 3. Don't make noise. You're in danger. Scott. Hey, can you stop loudly giving away your position to the guy with the freeze my face? But I'm not loudly giving away our position to the guy with the freeze right, silly. I'm cheering. Cheering us straight to freeze time, maybe. Hey, maybe not even close to pronounced victory. You need my cheering you more than I thought. Here we go. 3, 6, 9, 12. This is far from ideal. Maybe if you can suggest another way Scott to cheer, he'll stop radically endangering you and your friends. Tell Scott that cheerleading isn't inspiring Joy and Damien because they're deaf. We need to be respectful and do sign language cheering. Instead of cheering, if it's Scott to spit much that you all become immune to freezing. So this is a logical answer, right? You really think he's gonna believe we're quiet, Joy? I know Scott is way longer than you have, and this is definitely gonna work. See? Scott has indeed stopped speaking, and now has begun gesturally wildly. Yeah, but is he actually using sign language? Like, I've learned ASL freshman year, so I would talk to Niall the unbelievably attractive wood nymph, and I have no idea what it was saying. Oh, sorry, this is, it's very different from American Sign Language because it developed a close community in the 1970s. I'll switch. You're fluent in 2 different sign languages? Sure! There's a lot of dogs on my grandma's side of the family, and the dogs have an easier time learning sign language and spoken language. It's just common sense. Scott resumes gesturally wildly, but using very different gestures.
I underestimated you.
Wow. That cheer is actually really inspiring now that I'm not distracted by your obnoxious yelling. You make some good points. I don't know anything about sign language, but I'm inspired because it's the only language I've ever seen that's kind of like punching. Speaking of punching, does anyone else suddenly want to go out there and punch George the sadistic Yeti right in the stupid face? Normally I'd call you on stage for suggesting punching a armed Yeti in the face, but I'm so inspired by Scott's ASL cheering, I'm willing to try. That settles it. You wait for George to approach your hiding spot, because you really haven't been very quiet at all, and then leap out and start beating him. Joy is actually quite fetching when she lets loose. I mean, so's Damien, but he's never letting it loose. He's never not letting it loose. You have a great time doing violence and gain +2 boldness and +1 fun.
Where to go now?
Let's go to the manor. You decide to get your carrot cards read while you're in the haunted manor. The wicked old lady who offers you the service said it'd be fun. The first card she flips over is a photorealistic drawing of you flying down a hang glider directly into power lines. Is that good, you ask Psychic? She wordlessly puts her cards away and vanishes in the darkness. It's totally fine. You gain +2 bonus and a fun new phobia. Another day at Camp Spooky, another spooky adventure. Today, you're all about that water sport life, but the actual kind. Oh man, I can't wait to get in those lake shallows for some sweet waterboarding. You're asking perhaps you mean surfing or boogie boarding. I said what I meant, and I meant what I said. Now, just to find my shackles, pass me my bag, would you? It's so hard to find things in here. Hiking boots, reflective jacket for those night murders. Extra underwear, bazooka, sunglasses for those day murders. Club, large club, huge club. Wait, I didn't pack this. These are my dad's. My dad's just snuck this in. They're so worried about me. They act like I don't know anything. Also, what is this thing? Tell him that it's a cheese grater. Because it's a cheese grater. Cheese grater. Yeah, does it make sense? Why would you have to grate something that's already grated? My dads are super smart and cool, so they put this in my bag. It must be for a good reason. Maybe it's for bludgeoning a Pacific monster, similar to a bugbear. Oh gosh, I can't pronounce any English today. It could be for zombies, or Frankenstein monsters, or the embodiment of fear itself. I just hit people in the head until I figure out who it's supposed to be. Bludgeon. Oh no, maybe you should just, it's an alternate use for cheese grater. Isn't bludgeoning you, but also isn't grating cheese. I think this will make him better, right? Oh really? The mosquitoes here have been eating me alive. Literally, I just saw them get tiny knives and forks out. I hate mosquitoes, and I hate not being able to scratch my back. Thank goodness my dads are looking out for me. Damien takes the cheese grater and begins using it as a back scratcher. Oh yeah, this feels amazing. The itch is so satisfied, and now I'm bleeding everywhere. Thick. I had way too much blood on my body. That's why the mosquitoes are always after me. Now that I have some blood has been removed, I'll have less target, and the mosquitoes can drink out of an open wound, so they'll have to deal with their itchy bites. The sound of Boo Paul's classic bop, Call Me Monster, fills the air in its Damon's ringtone. Can you grab that? My hands are full with this back scratcher, and also the flakes of my skin and my blood. You answer the phone on the speaker, and the two of you immediately greeted with the warm voices of the king and other king of hell. Hi, sweetheart, said the king of hell. We're on a break from shoving spiders down people's throats and thought we'd check in on you. We wanted to make sure you saw the surprise you put in your bag. He continues, it's a very own cheese grater. We know how much you love grated cheese on your pasta, says the other king, so we wanted to make sure you can have it even if the camp chef is incompetent, in which we can also come rip his eyelids off, my darling. Wait, Amira was right, it is a cheese grater, but cheese was born grated. Oh no, says the other king of hell. We grated buckets of cheese each week just for you, our favorite son. We also packed you a hunk of Padano, your favorite. Oh, huh? Well, thanks, Dads. Question, do we think the cheese grater might also double as extremely metal back scratcher? No, says the king of hell. Please do not scratch your back with the cheese grater. We have to go replace someone's teeth with harmonicas now. But also have a wonderful time at Camp Spooky and enjoy grating cheese and waterboarding. Whoa, that's crazy. Who knew that cheese didn't start out grated? Certainly not us.
Oh, you're a pro.
I'm glad you gave me such a cool use for it before we knew the truth. Now give me a bucket of water. You're a little concerned Damien is going to waterboard you, but it turns out he just wants to make pasta. The two of you enjoy a delicious pasta with grated Padano. You gain 2 charm, 1 fun, and plus 1 tummy full of pasta. It's the best trade of them all. Yes, obviously.
Let's start a fire. But like a campfire.
Okay, who am I? Okay, this is like the dinner table thing, I'm assuming. I don't know what that is. You notice something strange. Damien isn't messing with the campfire at all. And Milo is looking at the phone other than their own. You got to get a closer look. I don't get it. I'm putting my heart and soul into this YouTube thing. I'm not getting any responses. Is something wrong with my videos? Are they no good? No, of course not, darling. Your content is fantastic. Especially this one here. Cut crease with the blood of your enemies prom makeup tutorial. So fetch. It's your demeanor that's the problem. You need a complete personality rebranding and completely overhauling other people's personalities is what I do best. For example, perhaps instead of opening my videos with "What's up, noobs?" you can say, "Let's put on some of that inner beauty on the outside." That sounds really stupid. You should consider. You really should be scripting your videos to be more watchable. Oh, why not give your followers a cute little name? That way they can identify with you and bring in more individuals to watch your channel. Like a hive mind. Maybe you could call them I like Domaniacs better, or the La Very Obsessed with Makeups. Just make sure it's short enough to be used as a hashtag. That's really good spot rolling. What about buttholes? That's what I've been calling my viewers all the time anyway. Maybe that doesn't sound very advertiser friendly. Who cares? Look, Milo. I know you're trying to help, but all of these ideas are super uncool and not metal at all. Hey, I'm helping you get subscribers, not act like a little red punk. People don't like metal. They like being reassured that their insignificant existent lives have value. That's vital for two mortals to find communities and feel important before they die. That's what influencers are for. Great. Thanks, Milo. That got dark. Maybe now it's time for you to offer one of your patented unsolicited ideas on how to boost Damien's channel. You should take inspiration for your brand from a more successful brand like Milo's. Should be like Milo. In the end, you can't spell Damien without Milo. Okay, you want a brand that spells metal. Forget about online branding, go to offline branding. A branding. I'm not sure which one. This one seems like it's sucking up. This one seems like it's an instant one, but it's also just a bad idea. Go with this one. What? That makes no sense at all. No, Amira is making perfect sense. It would be so much happier, much beautiful people would be trying to imitate me. I mean, I think perhaps you should check your spelling. Everything else is just absolutely true. Feel free to use my brand as inspiration for your fun little makeup startup, Damien. There's all sorts of things you can learn from me. Bring out your flasks. What'll it be then? I'll use my skills. I'll take a gamble. I'll use my skills. Welcome. You're new here, don't fret. Let me explain how this works. This is wild. Yet an example, I have a stack of strings in hand. Yet hands come and go. There, take these strings, look whatever you choose. You want a nice bottle of whatever, put in your mouth. I'm a wizard in training. For you, I'll test my concoctions and somewhere else, good and reckless. So get ready and good luck. What? I'm so confused what's happening. Imagination shots is apparently what I got. Okay. Drinking this will expand your mind. It's pure creativity. Small unicorn is just decorative. You can eat it if you feel like it.
Let's get wasted.
And got some more creativity. Yeah. I don't know what any of that means. I'm gonna act like I do though.
So many choices.
Okay. So I've done this. I've done the manor. So lake. You're in the lake, sunbathing. It's good and relaxing. Well, but boring. What's the issue? Have you lost your ability to have some fun? No singing problem. No, you didn't put on sunscreen, but fun screen has a fun protection factor of 50%. You wash the fun screen away with some water and put on some sunscreen. There you go. You prevent some sunburn and gain +2 fun. I need to get some smarts up though. You and Damien are engaging in the classic prank of taking a bunch of other paper sheets and tying them together to create a coupleted net involved in Rube Goldberg-esque death ball trap.
Oh, you're a pro!
Ah, nice work, Amira. Our friends will never know what hit them, especially if it kills them. Hand me my bag, will you? I need to find the hilarious metal spikes for the bottom of the pit. Ugh. It's so hard to find anything in this bag. My dad packed it full of useless stuff like a water purifier, a non-perishable food, and a pillow. Why? I'm perfectly capable of smothering people with my bare hands. Huh? I didn't notice this before. Damien holds aloft about a bottle, inside of which swirls a dark black and gold liquid. Mist? It's hardly to say. Also, the bottle is screaming, "Death to the levies!" at the top of its metaphorical lungs. Your time will come, your reign will end, bad stuff, it's gonna happen. The bottle is weird. My dad's packed all kinds of useless camping supplies in here. A tent, a backpack, but this is the most confusing of all. Like, what in the world? What is it? What do I do with it? The bottle seemed to be causing Damien a great deal of stress. You better come up with some reasonable explanation so that you can move on. It's a novelty alarm clock. Since appearance, since people already hate the alarms, why not have an alarm that hate you back? It's a hunting accessory to lure ducks and mimics their voices. Them ducks are sure getting weird these days. Oh, of course! I forgot what alarm clock looks like. Cause I always smash mine.
Style, baby.
I feel like I'm at least 21% less likely to do things that besides me. Let's do creativity plus 1 smart. See if we get another smart 10. Yay!
Leave it to me.
We're already at the lake. Let's go to the woods. Well, you're hiking through the woods. You accidentally step on a pile of leaves covering a massive hole. It was a trap. An evil goblin hunter. Is it a goblin who hunts someone or who hunts goblins? You'll never know. It appears. They were one with the trap there. This is it. You're done. Blah blah. What's your smarts? After doing that, doing whatever you're doing at the location, wherever you were at the time, you were intrigued to find Damien seemingly playing with a bunch of sticks. No, I'm not playing with sticks. I'm gathering sticks because I'm doing some high quality craftsmanship to transform these sticks into what? Wait for it. Pointy sticks. An absolutely essential camping weapon. Okay, fine. I don't really need pointy sticks. I just want to use this new stick. I just want to use this sick new Swiss Army knife my dad's gave me for the camp. Check it out. There's a bottle opener in case we come into a wild beer bottle haunting these woods. This attachment is a screwdriver. Like, for maybe if we get lost, we can build a computer to use Google Maps to find out we're back. Then there's a toothpick. Which, check this out, is not actually for picking teeth or your fellow camper's mouth while they're sleeping. I learned that the fun way. But my dad told me this isn't just any Swiss Army knife. It's a hell Swiss Army knife. It's not from the Switzerland in Europe. It's from the Switzerland located in the third circle of hell. It's from hell. I know it has some sick secret tools that you have to discover for yourself, but I wonder even now. Tell me your secrets, knife. Tell me. I've been screaming at it all day, but it won't reveal them to me. It sucks. How do I get my knife to show me the hidden tools? Okay, play truth or dare with the Swiss Army knife. It's the best way to find out our secrets. Just read Little Kenny Knows His Knife. Super popular children's book that becomes a bestseller. Right before. This one's a fun answer.
Fucking metal.
Oh yeah, that was kind of bad. Not gonna lie. Where are we going? We're going here. Totally touching Milo's face. You head over there to learn much about the new delicate method of punching. There's a way with makeup, Damien. It's so vibrant, yet so subtle all at once. Is this the look that launched like 1,000 likes? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's fine, I guess. Damien, you should take pride in your work, especially when it's this magnificent. I guess I'm more used to practicing myself. You probably can't even tell, but I'm actually wearing makeup right now. I go for a smooth red base, a little red blush, and some red eyeshadow. You know, I didn't know this before, but now that you mention it, I can see a masterful job. What palette is that from? I must promote it on my Instagram. I made it. Your hidden gifts will never end. What is it made of? You know, crushed beetles, dirt, demon blood, the usual makeup ingredients. And is the demon blood on me, baby? I'm not sure whether it makes it more or less concerning. Regardless, you need to launch your own makeup brand. But starting a makeup brand will be against my brand. And that's great. I know there's more to you than just arson and crimes, Damien. It's Time to show the rest of the world too. You're missing one thing every brand needs: a name. What should we call line of luscious makeups? Damien's daring dash of death for daring darling in every demon. Face blood. I like that one. Yes, yes, yes. Get the craftsman or whatever. Dash of death went viral, huh? Looks like everyone wants it. Oh, Damien, I know you heard him making crude sex jokes. No, it's not. I don't have artistry. I'm just a blah 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 blah. No, you should. Well, baby steps. Amira baby steps. Aim the makeup. Damon's death today. Truly, watch Damon embrace his death tomorrow. Here's hoping. In the meantime, you and Milo have a deep, lovely evening, responding to all the fan comments, passing damaging looks, and thanking Milo for being such an on-trade creator of fierce looks. Milo's happy, you're happy, and one day Damon too will be happy. Bring out the flasks. I'll use my skills. Oh, I guess so. It's what garbage. I don't want that. The bargain. Thanks to this weird potion I prepared, you now receive everything at a discount. Which is a good thing, bad thing, really.
On my tab.
Okay.
My time to shine.
Okay, so we did the woods, the lake, Camp Down, and let's go this one. The day at Monster Scouts, you've learned to identify different berries. You search for the berries and try to identify them. A blackberry, a blueberry, a right to the deal person finds a very weird shaped berry no one can identify. You stare it up for hours. Close enough, strike the art, then the berry somehow. It's truly an art piece, a force you to reflect on the berry inequality, and although there are blah 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 blah, I gave 1.99. You get ripped into other coaches' dumb wilderness survival lectures. When will you learn?
My beloved scouts.
Oh, it's the principal from last game. The creature will be learning to track today is more awful than you can ever catch before. It's indestructible by non-magical means. It has a creepy fixation on strangers' sexual histories. It's born with a knife stuck in its forehead. Honestly, sounds amazing. It's not, Damien. Unicorns are an invasive species. We have to kill them. Wait. You want us to capture and kill unicorns? What is this, medieval France? I don't kill anyone unless there's a plot demands for it, or if I need their skull for a ritual. Slaughter majestic cryptids is not my bag. What about you, Damien? You don't have the same outdated hang-ups about killing unicorns, did you? Look, I love murder. But unicorns? They're just so pretty.
That's not a very scout thing to do.
That's the exact problem. No one wants to kill unicorns when they're a horrible environmental menace. And ever since some irresponsible princess introduced unicorns to these woods several centuries ago, the forest has been overrun with the dense, prancy pests. Other animals spend so much time singing and frolicking with unicorns that they forgot to eat and die of starvation. Okay, when people say unicorns are attracted to virgins, what they really mean to say is unicorn attracted to free first-class tickets on the Virgin Atlantic Airlines. Coach wants a unicorn, I'll give him a unicorn. A startup valued at over $1 million. What?
You've made this old tiger
You see, kids, this is the bad thinking that really ruined unicorn says to the woods. Okay. Shh. Here they come, with a sound like wind chimes, blah blah. They're static. Quick, let's catch this unicorn now. I can't wait to brush their silky manes. Unicorn jail? They're all tickets to unicorn jail, but that's a total violation of due process. You can't send unicorns to jail without a fair trial. You can, and you do. Later, it turns out all those unicorns were wanted for counterfeiting.
The world is saved once again.
I'm sorry for doubting you here, Amira. Today I've learned that even unicorns are capable of crime, and that means bringing them to justice is acceptable. And today you learned that selling out unicorns who helped run your counterfeiting business is a great way to make friends. As long as your friends aren't unicorns. Gain $1.99 in fun and $1.99 in smarts. Okay. Whatever that means.
So many choices.
Okay, what? There is no shop like there was in the other one, I must say. Let's go back to the manor. That day in the haunted manor, a little clownman rides your tricycle up to you and asks if you would like to play a game. Cool, you love games. It's just Monopoly or categories. Clownman tells you to find the exit key in an hour or he's gonna rip off all your skin. You're not super into the idea, so you try to compromise by going to escape room and solving puzzles together. It's a lot of fun, but you don't get any fun. You gain 1.99 bonus instead. Yay! You return to your tents for some alone time after the drama. But you should know the drama would have followed you to your tent. You see Damien punching everything. Mosquitoes, why don't you suck the blood out of my fists? The mosquitoes, which you now realize are what Damien is actually trying to punch, seem more than happy to oblige. They swarm all over Damien's furious hands, and all over everything else, including your attractive face, which immediately gets punched by Damien. Whoa, is someone there? My punching sense is tingling. Oh, it's you, Amira. I didn't see you there because I was blinded by my rage at these stupid mosquitoes. Seriously, I hate these little guys. They think they can just come over here and steal my blood. I didn't even know they had fists, but it looks like everyone just punched you in the face. So not only are they stealing my blood, they're stealing my whole thing. Worst part is, I can't even do anything about them. All I've left is a stupid mosquito spray, which turned out is mosquito sun spray, which makes them skin cancer. Oh dear, it seems like Damien discovered experimental new level of reddish rage. You better find a way to get rid of these mosquitoes because you're the only one that should be allowed to bite that spicy red skin. Steal Damien's blood back from the mosquitoes in the most ambitious heist. It's begin. Couldn't stand the smell of lavender. Oh my gosh, replace all of Wilson's oils.
That's crazy enough to work.
A heist, you say? You crazy person. I'm in. I just a guy. Damien leads to a false tent into a secret sub-basement. Has a password tour. You're greeted by the writing ball of fingers in a tank with a smoky cigar. Damien Levy. It says somehow, I didn't know you were still alive. Not for lack of trying, Jimmy Fingers. Listen, I'm into putting a crew together. I need a hand, if you know what I mean. Too bad, I'm all thumbs. Come on, Jimmy, one last job. What would you like to say, is she? Alright, well, you devil. A job, a casino, a bank, some kind of bank casino hybrid, even better. This time we're stealing all my blood back from the mosquitoes that bit me at summer camp. All the blood from the mosquitoes, are you telling me? That's right, I'm talking about the classic Transylvania hot tub, Settle Brenda. Oh, first Roman with skin. Blah. Way ahead of you, Junior. Jimmy, you'll parachute down a helicopter while disables the security cameras from the van. Wait, security cameras? Says Bill Murray at the start of Groundhog Day, demolishes expert. Mosquitoes don't have security cameras, that's right, Bill, they don't. Which means you're gonna set some up with dynamite inside of them. Okay.
We're like masters of survival.
We're putting in that, and I put it for whoa. Last day of summer is here. Who will be your summer love? Just pick a random person. That'd be great. I guess Damien. Yes.
Let's start a fire.
They hung out with him a lot. You finally got the courage that your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. You ready my summer fling, huh? You crazy person, I'm in. Summer home is rad. No school, no homework, no stupid rules. Just me, you, and the forest fires, so we can start. Come on, Amira, let's burn down some stuff and make out in the ashes. There's probably a rule about starting forest fires, but hey, I'll fair and love more.
Fuck, this is nice.
The last day's summer camp was rad. You and Damien went on a romantic hike. Damien tried to fistfight a bear, and it chased you for several miles. But as you were sprinting away from the bear, praying for your life, Damien held your hand. Okay, so we didn't get anything secret or anything, but I think that was a really fun time. So I'll probably end up splitting this two-part because it's already 40 minutes long. But I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you guys slap a like, subscribe. You guys do already. It's YouTube. And I shall see you guys next time. Bye, guys.